Hey all, it's Anita, and I thought I wanted to try something different today. I don't know if this will work. I'm just gonna do this, see if it'll stay there. I have wanted to film this video for a while, but didn't know how to, and now I bought some new equipment that I don't know if I will be happy with using, but we'll see if I can use it anyway. Um, so I have 3 different journals that I use for my reading trackers and stuff like that. I don't know if I should talk to you about this first, if I'm going to talk about some of the other journals first. So maybe I'll just say that this is my weekly planner thing, what I'm reading for a week. This will be my monthly tracker, where I have my TBR, I have a progress tracker, and I have a wrap-up page. And this one is where my longer running lists of things that I want to track is in, including also non-reading things. So maybe I should start out with the blue journal and get on with that. So what I started using the Leuchtturm, how do you say that, for like regular planning. If you can hear something in the background, that's my cat using the litter box, so it might be annoying. I'll try and remove that sound. But yeah, this is for my general longer running trackers. I started using it as a regular bullet journal, but I never really stuck to that. So as you can tell in the beginning, I have a year at a glance kind of thing, a wish list and stuff, and I started doing this, but I didn't keep up with it. I have a running tracker, some meal planning and stuff. As you can see, I tried, but then I realized I'm not using it enough, so I started using it as a reading journal or a tracker thing. So I put in the Marvel tracker, which is the watching of the Marvel universe in a chronological order, starting with Captain America, Agent Carter, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, and Incredible Hulk and stuff, and all the way up. And I am, as you can tell, I think doing pretty well. I am somewhere around. I haven't updated it, so I think watched the first 4 episodes of The Punisher season 1, but as you can tell, I have a long way to go. And then I have this list of things to watch afterwards, when I've caught up with all of this, and I don't have more space, so I don't know if I'll have to move this to a different planner once I get there. I probably will have to. Then I have some yearly trackers. As you can tell, I'm sort of just marking them in. I think this is my main way of doing things, of tracking lists and stuff, just having a box and then marking it off as when I have read something. Some different yearly trackers. See, now my cat is curious, so you'll see her now. Hi. And some 5-star predictions. I have some BookTube SFF Award stuff from last year. I haven't done anything of that this year, so that was a little bit strange. My Lala's favorite, you remember me tracking this, and I have updated it with all of them now. So yeah, but there's a long list. I don't know if I'm ever going to go back to it, but I have this for if I decide to do that. Then I have a Buffy and Angel. Hi, cat. I have a Buffy and Angel watch along. No, Buffy and Angel watching timeline thing. Let's see if I can do it. I have a Buffy and Angel watching timeline thing from season 4 and 5. Season 4 Buffy and Angel season 1. Sort of figuring out what way to watch it. And then I marked off with a star when there was a crossover between the 2 series. But I did watch the last 2 episodes in the season, and I stopped watching for a bit, so I might get back to it later, but it's nice to know I have this. So yeah, there's a lot to go for this. Then I have the Literary Dead Book Club picks, because I wanted to track them, but I never kept up with it, so We're just there, but I can fill more out later if I want to. And then we have the Rick Riordan Presents books. I actually would like to read all of them. They are in publication order, I think. So Arusha, I read that. The Storm Runner, I haven't read that. Dragon Pearl, read that. Saul and Gabby Breaks the Universe, I read that. And yeah, as you can tell, I have a couple down here. But I really love to read all of them. So it might be a project for me next year. And this is my series tracker. It hasn't been updated. I've also read these two Discworlds. I've read this one. And let's see, do I have anything else? Nay. I read this one. I do think, did I read volume 22? I'm not sure. I read this one. So that is where I've gotten to in terms of trackers. So that was the first planner. Then I have this one. This is a bullet planner. This is a book that I bought in the Tiger store, a Danish brand. So yeah, but it's doing its job. It's actually pretty sturdy. I definitely won't have any qualms buying from this brand again, and it was a lot cheaper. I started out by using this with reviews and stuff, but I'm not really good at keeping up with it. I tried to use the core pile, but didn't really do well with that. Then I have a readathon tracker. Then I started writing down all of the newer releases that came out in 2020. I have a page for all months, and some months have more than others. As you can tell, I didn't have any December releases I was interested in, apparently. But then I started out using this for my monthly trackers. And this is probably what I've used the most. Just putting down a tracker, a progress tracker. Hey! She's pulling down books from my bookcase. So, what did the books do to you? So what I do is I have my audios over here, and then I start my physical books, and I will write down in audio form. I'll write down the number of hours of the audio, and with physical books I'll write the chapters down and mark it off when I've read it. So I can tell this month was okay. I didn't get to 2 books that was on my TBR. This one was also okay. I started all of them, but I only finished 4 on this page. And then I thought I was going to be reading so many books, and I didn't. So October, as you can tell. But the system I've been using, I started in December. I started using this system with my TBR over here and a reading schedule thing in order to keep up with the books. And I actually stuck to this one pretty much and managed to almost read all of the books on my TBR with this. But I'm not doing I'm not doing this page any longer because it's difficult keeping up with it if you're not able to read the number of pages on a daily basis. But as you can tell, I have these progress tracker, and then I have a TBR. I don't like this page, and then I did a page tracker, and I have sort of a reading statistics thing from last year, and yeah, no, I don't like how it turned out too much, but and how in January it was set up a little wrong, and I have this. It looks all wonky, so let's move past it. But as you can tell, I use the same progress tracker thing, both for audios and physical and ebooks. As you can tell, January was actually a really good reading month for me. I started all of the books that I had on my TBR. I didn't finish this one because I sort of DNF'd it. I didn't finish this one in January, but I got really far into it. I think I read something else instead of The Darkening Dream. Something that I'm forgetting. As you can tell, I had like 14 books in that month. This was because I did something wrong, so I did the February pages over. So I should have sort of taped them together, but I haven't. But I did this for a couple of months. And so yeah, this was a good month again. April was good, better than I thought it would be after moving. But then I got into slumpy mode and really didn't read very much for the next. I didn't keep up with the tracking of the pages. I got annoyed with that, so I don't think I use that from now on. No, I did do that, but as you can tell, I got less and less invested in filling it out. So if I can finish filming this, my cat is being real naughty. She is digging up dirt from my plants, so that's annoying. So as you can tell, this is how it ended up going. July, August was when I started on my current work method. So August was the time when I changed to what I'm doing now, actually only having 4 pages per setup, and I have my TBR, and I didn't do so well on this in my physical books and Bookopoly and stuff, but I did get to some. It was a pretty okay month in terms of my reading. I just didn't stick too much to my reading plan, but as you can tell, I did do well on my audio listening, but all of my physical books, I only finished 2 out of the 8 books. So that was probably also a little bit of too ambitious. And then I have my wrap-up page. I really like how this looks with the different shades of the color theme I pick for the month. It's easy to see, and I like the simplicity of it. So September I used the grays, which also worked okay. So in September I used the gray tones, which worked okay for me as well. I think, and there's a purple gray I mixed with it. And now we have October, where I used orange. October was pretty good. I had 3 of my audios that I pre-planned, but I ended up reading a lot of books from not my TBR that month, which was fine. But on my physical books TBR, I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 7 picks. So I think that went really well. And then we have, I love the wrap-up page with the 2 a little different colors. It's not just the orange. So I don't know if I could do that later on. And then this month is purple. And as you can tell, I have also finished this one. So I could mark it off, but I don't have the specific brush pen here. So, and then we have my progress tracker. If I ever get finished with this, I'll be really happy. So yeah, this is how it looks now, and this is what am I missing here? Yeah, that's the first Harlequin that I finished. I didn't write that down because I was reading it and I knew I would finish it. I don't know. And I knew I'd finish Snuff on the 11th, and I had because I only had like 10 minutes left, so I decided to just put it down. But yeah, this is how far I am now, and this is what I've been using for my monthly tracking, and it's been working really well. I like how that I can go back and forth. I can get to it whenever I have time to fill it out, and not necessarily every day. And finally, I have my weekly reading planning, which is just a regular lined notebook. I am inspired by Giselle from Giselle Bradley. She did have a video of how she does this a similar way, and I have been doing this meticulously for a long time. This specific notebook is from October I want to say 2019 maybe. I'm not sure. I get back and forth about how much I'm doing it, but I have stuck to it pretty much all the time. When I do get into month periods where I don't read as much, so I don't want to force myself to read something, so I don't write it down, but as you can tell, I do have. So yeah, I have June. So let's move ahead a little bit. November, I believe, last year. December, February, March. Yeah, it's definitely from this year because the books are. So let's move to now. I have this. I didn't do one for last week, did I? No. Or did I do it and I just didn't completely fill it out? I think that's more or less what it was. No, we are about to go into the third week, so I forgot to do one last week, but it's fine. But I could set up this week. Probably would like to do it like this. So let's find some colors we can use. I like alternating between two different colors for every day. So let's go back with green and light blue. We are gonna use these two colors for this week. And I'm gonna use my phone to start the day. So, Jojo. My phone. So the dates are here. We will have the 15th to the 21st. So I'll write that here. And I always write the month up here, and then I'll write the dailies later on. But that's just for me. When I get back and look at it, I can see what time it was of the year and not just the date. So up here I'll put November 15th to November 21st, and currently reading. It's difficult reading, writing from this angle. I am currently working on an audio. What was it? I'm currently working on the 2 Wedding Crashers, as you can tell. So I'll put that down. And I'm enjoying it. Actually, I've enjoyed all of the audios I've listened to this month, so I've been really good at picking that. As you can tell, I have an hour, about 2 hours left, and I've listened to 3.5, so I would say let's try and calculate my way into it. So I said I'd listen to 2.5 hours, right? Look how, no, 3.5 hours, and I have 2 hours left, so it's 5.5 hours in total. So that'll be 64%. And then I don't know if I have that page number anywhere here, so I'll find it on, I will find it on Goodreads. Crashes by Megan Quinn. And the book details says that it has 342 pages for the most common ones. So I'm going to use that, and I'll multiply by, what did I say it was? Oh my god. 342. with 3.42, and I'll get 218 pages, I'd say. Is how much I've been reading so far. So that will be 342. Oh, 342. Minus. It was 217, right? So I have 125 pages left. I'll put that down. I'm not going to listen to this one anymore today, I know that, because it is my daily, weekly book of choice. I am also listening to Racing Steam, but I have my physical book, and I did find the page I'd gotten to. I just picked the books that I'm currently working on, and I came to page 70 yesterday. Actually, I think it's 71, because I think I did get through this part. So, oops, Racing Steam. And it is 175 pages. 75. But this one I could end up listening to something today, so I don't know if I will put that in right now. Because I am cooking and stuff later, so I might wait and see if I will listen to some of this later and put it in. So I'll wait and fill that in. But otherwise it would have been 405 pages, which I could have calculated in my head if I thought about it. But then we have the, oops, what a weird age. The Christmasaurus and the Naughty. Okay, this is a long title, so I don't think I'm going to read anything from this today. So I'm going to put, because I am also working on my Harlequin books. But this one is something I pick up if I feel like I'm in the morning sometimes before work. I can get like 15 minutes of reading in. I'll do that right now. And this is 412 pages long. And I am, I think, 28 pages in, so I'm not really very far. No, I'm sorry, I'm 40 pages in, 41. So 371 pages left of this. I'll put that here. Otherwise, I'm reading The Better Man by Amy Vastine, which is for the Harlequin project, but I am actually planning on reading from that when I've done filming for the day, because I don't have anything else to do today. I'm really going to just be relaxing, so I think I'm gonna get a good reading chunk in of that today. I'm currently about 30% into that book, so I'm hoping I could get through maybe another 50% or something. That would be great. So that's what I'm hoping for. So that's what I will be putting here. I will put the actual numbers in here, and now we'll switch to, so I have 4 books that I'm currently working on, and now we'll switch to my goals and books for the week. Where I want to I'm definitely finishing 2 Wedding Crashers, there's no doubt about it. I'll probably already finish that on Monday. Maybe. It depends a little bit about what I'm planning on doing. Otherwise, I'll finish it on Tuesday. So I'll definitely put all the 125 pages down here. Then I would like to find the audios that I'm listening to during the week first. So let's go to my progress. Let's see, I am listening to Wedding Crashers, and I'm listening to this one. So I think Feast of the Mother would be the next one. And I think I will finish that one because it wasn't very long. I think it was only 3 hours until in my speed. I don't know if I've been filming. I should have been filming. I think I've been filming. Anyway, so I'm going to find the 2 books to find the page number. I think it's such a weird title. Okay, that wasn't where I wanted to go. But this one doesn't have a page count. 5 editions. We have one here that says 310, 308. So let's go with 308 because there are 2 different that says that. So 308 pages. I think it's good. And we have Autumn by Ellie Smith. Which says it is 264 pages. Yeah, great. So those are my audios I will want to work on Racing Steam. I don't listen to as much at home as I used to do, but I do listen to it when I'm cooking and doing other things, but I don't spend so much time cooking any longer. I don't feel like doing more than like half an hour, and sometimes less. So yeah, Racing Steam, I'll put the number of pages in once I'm done. And then we have my physical reading. I would like to finish The Better Man. And I'll definitely actually also really love to, if I could finish the last one, Kissed by the Country Dog as well. It's a bit ambitious, but maybe I can do it. It depends on how far I get today. And then the Christmas Hours, I would like to make progress on it as well. Oops. I'm just putting dots because it's so long. Such a long title. So let's put all pages here. I know I might not get to all of them, but Kissed by the Country Dog, I believe that is 300 something pages. So also because next week I believe I'm going to be starting on the next My Body Read with Shannon. Not this week, but next week. So 384 pages. The heartwarming titles are a lot longer than the other Harley Quinn books I've read. So yeah, I don't think I need more goals on here. So I'm just in the bottom here. I'll write total pages for the week, which I won't count now because I still have to fill in this and this. So I will figure it out when I get there, and then I'll do the average page count per day over here. Usually it is about 200 pages. Average would be between 170 to 200 and something. And this week I actually managed to stick to around that page number. And sometimes if I make sure to do all of it, I will also write down how many books that I finished for that week and my ratings, so I can easily wrap up my week whenever I do that. So yeah, this is all of the different trackers and my method for sticking with my reading and having some sort of control over it. So yeah, this one is being changed soon. As you can tell, I don't have very many pages left in this. It's almost full, but I do have a notebook ready for when that happens. So this will probably last me towards the end of the month, no, maybe the end of the year, and then that will be me starting a new one. So yeah, and I bought this sheet from a store because it was turned the wrong side. They had the beginning of the was actually here, but it turned upside down. So I don't care. I'm using it for this, it's fine. So those are my 3 journals that I use for my reading currently, and please let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see more videos of me talking about my reading. Then I will be happy to do so. I hope this worked out well enough and you can see what I was doing. But yeah, this was my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye!